Hashiguchi Goyō, 1881 to 1921, a master of Shin-Hanga art movement. Hashiguchi Goyō was a distinguished Japanese artist and printmaker, renowned for his exquisite contributions to the Shin-Hanga, literally new prints, movement during the Taishō period. Though his career was brief, his work left a lasting impression on Japanese art, blending traditional ukiyo-e techniques with Western realism and modern aesthetics. Early life and education. Goyō was born Hashiguchi Kiyoshi on December 21st, 1881, in Kagoshima, a southern city on Japan's Kyushu Island. His family held samurai status and had a strong cultural background. Goyō's father was an amateur painter, calligrapher, and admirer of classical Japanese arts, and this environment undoubtedly shaped the boy's artistic inclinations. From a young age, Goyō displayed talent in painting and drawing. In 1899, he moved to Tokyo and enrolled in the Tokyo School of Fine Arts, now Tokyo University Arts, where he studied Western-style painting yoga under prominent artists like Kuroda Seiki. It was during his time at the academy that he adopted the pseudonym Goyō, a reference to five-leaf paulownia, a crest used by his family. His academic training exposed him to Western realism, perspective, and shading, which he would later integrate with traditional Japanese woodblock methods. Early career in ukiyo-e revival. Following his graduation in 1905, Goyō initially worked as an illustrator and designer for books and magazines. He gained recognition in 1908 when he edited and provided illustrations for a deluxe edition of The Tale of Genji. Around this time, he became deeply interested in the ukiyo-e tradition of the Edo period, particularly the works of masters like Utamaro, Hiroshige, and Hokusai. Goyō's refined sense of line, attention to detail, and deep respect for classical forms made him a natural revivalist of ukiyo-e. However, he did not merely imitate the old masters. Rather, he infused their techniques with modern realism, particularly in portrayal of women, nature, and light. Contribution to the Shin-Hanga movement. The Shin-Hanga movement, which emerged in the early 20th century, sought to revitalize traditional woodblock printing by incorporating Western elements like naturalistic lighting, perspective, and individual expression. Unlike the older ukiyo-e system, where artists, carvers, printers, and publishers worked in rigid roles, Shin-Hanga often emphasized the artist's individual vision. Goyō's foray into woodblock printmaking began with his 1915 portrait woman, After Bath, published by Watanabe Shozaburo, a key figure in the Shin-Hanga movement. The print was a critical success, and is still considered one of his masterpieces. However, Goyō preferred to maintain artistic control over his work, and later began self-publishing his prints. Between 1918 and 1921, he created a limited but extraordinary body of work. Only about 14 woodblock prints in total during his lifetime, mostly focusing on bijinjie, or pictures of beautiful women. These portraits are notable for their subtle expression, graceful composition, and delicate coloring. Goyō's women are serene and introspective, reflecting not only outer beauty, but inner life, illness, and legacy. Tragically, Goyō's life was cut short by meningitis. He died in 1921 at the age of 41. After his death, his family oversaw the posthumous production of several more prints based on his sketches and designs, bringing his total body of woodblock prints to just over 20. Despite his short career, Hashiguchi Goyō is regarded as one of the greatest artists of the Shin-Hanga movement. His works are held in high esteem both in Japan and internationally. Found in major museum collections such as the Art Institute of Chicago, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and the British Museum. Goyō